Hey love bugs, welcome to your August 2020 X reading. I hope you're all happy and well, and I hope that you had a fantastic July. A massive thank you to all viewers and subscribers, new and old, for the love and beautiful energy you bring to Soul Embers. I appreciate each and every one of you. And to those of you which leave such beautiful comments for me, I'm incredibly humbled and just so glad that I can be of service and help you on your journey. So, a massive thank you for the love that you're openly willing to share. Everything and anything you need to know on how I go about doing these readings, how energy and timing can be applied, what to do if the message doesn't resonate, the disclaimer, and of course, my contact details. If you'd like to reach out for a personal reading, I would love to do one for you. All of that is in the description box below, so check it out. Now, before I jump into it, guys, I know I talk a lot. I'm just putting it out there. I know I do. So I just get so excited about all the new things that I'm bringing to you, and I want to share the excitement with those that it's intended for, so we can celebrate together, right, in the direction that your channel is going in. So I'm about to launch into a few announcements about some massive changes which are coming to the channel, and if you don't want to hear it, that's fine. Skip straight to your reading now because I'm going to launch into them. Right, so let me tell you, I have been one busy lady. Over the next 3 months, I'll be rolling out a few different things, starting from Patreon. Now, this is where the juicy stuff is at. Collaborations, free reading, podcasts. This is where you'll find all the support materials that I discuss in the guidance portion of your readings. I've been really busy networking with a variety of different people on collaborating to make Soul Embers kind of like a one-stop shop for you. So I'm really excited to bring Patreon to you in the near future. Also, a new member has joined the Soul Embers family. Her name is Naomi, and you will definitely get to meet her at some point. So excited to have her on board. You know, she'll be managing the channel's administration, and together we will work on keeping the content fresh and current for you. The most exciting thing about having her on board, though, is that one, it allows me more time to produce a broader variety of readings to you, and two, a faster turnaround in the personal readings. I am so blessed to have such understanding clients. Some are waiting up to 3 weeks for a reading, and I don't like that and believe that no one should have to wait that long for some guidance. So having Naomi on board is going to be an absolute blessing. Next thing is I'm rebranding, so expect a new fresh look. Shout out to Nina and Taylor from Cartini Digital, who were very patient and determined to bring my vision, which is to lift universal vibration, to life. I absolutely love it. I guess I drew inspiration not only from the vision, but also from you guys, from your comments. So know that there is a little piece of you represented in everything that is Soul Embers. And that's why I say that your comments are so important to me, because it helps me stay connected with you, right? And finally, the website is the last thing on the project to be unfolded in the near future. My apologies, Mercury retrograde. So the website where you will find the services I offer outside of YouTube, such as healing, career planning, packages, and a variety of tarot readings which I don't bring to YouTube. Bookings for personal readings will also be eventually made directly through the website as well. That's when it's ready. But for now, please continue to just send your reading requests via email and all that stuff. Instructions is in the description box below. So enough of that talking. Let's jump into your X readings and see what brings you here for the month of August, guys. See you soon. Gemini, welcome. So, what brings you here, Gemini? Who am I connecting with? What is it that you'd like to know about this X? What clarity do you seek, Gemini? What's going on with this X of yours? And what is it that brings you here? What would you like to know? So Gemini, I've already cleansed, meditated, and shuffled the cards for you. And as I was channeling energy for you guys, The Gemini I'm connecting with this month, it is actually a very interesting energy. I feel that when it comes to this ex, you have come full circle. You are ready to progress forward. There is disappointment attached with the ending of that relationship, but you've let that disappointment kind of not go, you've resigned to it. That this was a losing situation and it didn't, you learned a lot of lessons, mostly outside of the union after the separation. You have truly matured and grown emotionally, and you're seeing love through a very different, not through, I should say, on a deeper spectrum. It's like this experience has caused you to really expand your consciousness when it comes to the meaning of love and the many levels of it. And so I feel that you've gone about the healing, you've gone about the disappointment, you've gone through all the steps associated with a separation. You've resigned to the fact that it was a losing situation and you're moving forward. Now, I don't know why I feel so strongly that there has been communication, or August may bring this, and there is the opportunity to have a discussion with this ex. I'm seeing you traveling to see them. So I'm seeing someone driving in a car and it feels like it's a longer drive than usual, like a 5-minute drive down the road. So I see as you're making this decision, after all this work that you've put in, you have really lifted your vibration. You've really closed out of cycle. And I feel with this energy shift that you've taken, it's really forced your ex, which you still are in each other's energy, to shift theirs as well. As you shifted yours, they did as well. They never quite left your energy. So with that switch, they feel the need to come towards you. Now I want you to imagine, you've lifted your vibration, you've leveled up, you're entering a new cycle, a new consciousness, a new conscious level, and a deeper understanding of love and how it can affect every aspect of our life. So this person is now truly out of alignment. Before you may have been around here, let's say you may have been here, but whatever work you've done, it's really caused you to elevate, and they've been pulled up with you. So it feels like this may be one of those situations, Gemini, where you don't know whether you want to continue to invest in this situation if they want a reconciliation. It may be one of those things where closure is needed so that they can finally leave, energetically detach from you and you from them. The other message I was getting, which was be aware that this may just be your ex or this person of interest may be having a lot of trouble understanding and differentiating their emotions between what's happening in their own personal transition. They may be associating it with this feeling that you're finally cutting those ties with them. They might be feeling insecurity. They may be feeling they're losing. They may be feeling unsafe. And so they're coming in to get some reassurance. They're coming in to kind of, balance their end of the scale. This is what it's feeling like. They may not stay. They may think they want to stay, but in reality, they're just coming in to reset themselves, quite possibly. So just be aware of that. Okay, lots of messages when I was channeling for you guys, and lots of images. So what is this about? Let's break this down. What is this about, Gemini? What is this about? Yeah, so challenging times. It does. It comes with a challenge. It comes with, and you know what? Let's talk about challenge because it just came up in my mind's eye. Challenge can be viewed in two different ways. Challenge being difficulty or challenge bring it on. Someone is presenting something to you to see how you're going to go about overcoming it, how you're going to go about rising above it, how you're going to go about exercising resourcefulness and different ways to work with it. So this is the energy that I'm getting. You're being faced with a decision after all this work that you've done. You may be feeling that I thought the worst was over. Now they come back and it's just feeling like I'm afraid I'm going to go backwards. I don't want to freaking go backwards. I've already been there. You know, I've been through this. Why is this coming back around? What is the purpose of this here? And there is this energy of you really want to protect your well-being. You want to protect you're getting ready for anything. Anything's possible right now. And your biggest fear I'm getting, Gemini, is that you don't want to be sucked in and lapse. You don't want to have to go through that again. You were resigned to the disappointment. This is causing feelings to bubble up within you that, you know, the disappointment is starting to come to the surface. And so you're getting ready to face this. You're getting ready to, like, you've got your armor on. You're getting ready for the challenge that lies ahead. And Spirit is saying, yes, it's time to really use everything that you think you've learned to see how you're going to apply it and see where the gaps are so that you can really, really finalize this transition. You can really finalize this cycle in a very strong way. So when you enter the new one, you were doing it with very firm feet, a lot of clarity, and with focus and foresight into the future. This challenge is going to bring to you the opportunity to see where those those remnants, when it comes to this X, still need working. Where you thought you may have been with the things, you thought you may have been okay with, and it turns out you may not be so okay. So there's more work to be done, right? There is no burying your head in the sand. That's what I'm getting. Not that I'm saying that you want to bury your head in the sand. I'm just saying, you know, the divine's shedding a lot of light on this situation. They want you to be really successful and strong moving forward, because I have a feeling, Gemini, that when it comes to your love life, they're preparing you for something that requires you to have a very, very strong emotional foundation. Okay? And it is about settling down. I feel that you're reaching a point where you're going to either meet or come back together with your ex or with another ex, whatever you want to call it. You're coming to the point where you're getting ready to settle down. You've done all the work. You've gone through singlehood. You've explored love. You've explored love with different people in different ways. You've realized what works for you. You have learned how to nurture yourself. You've learned how to build your boundaries. You've learned how to heal from disappointing situations and not allow resentment and not allow anger to poison you and therefore not be able to reciprocate. If there was a time that you were like that, Gemini, you have overcome that now, and you are ready to love in a very comfortable way. You're ready to nurture by truly embracing the true essence of who you are. You're also reaching the point where you are able to understand that everybody walks a separate path. They have their own journey. They are responsible for their own happiness as you are responsible for yours. So there's no codependency. You have literally gone through that whole learning experience, and that where you've reached and been able to come to all these conclusions and understandings is because you have been able to experience yourself as the polar opposite: jealous, codependent, relying on someone else to bring you happiness. You've experienced the opposite, and you have walked the path between that lower vibration, let's say, which is essential in you to, meet the opposite end of that scale, or that polarity. And so here you are getting ready, and you are actually vibrating at that level. That's your frequency now. That's what you're radiating out there. And this ex of yours, I don't know, they're very attracted to you, Gemini. They are looking at you ready. There is this element of no one can have him or her. They are mine. I'm not going to let Gemini go. Gemini, it has turned into a freaking diamond. Gemini has so much to offer. Beautiful, nurturing, loving, hardworking, invested, loyal, committed, just, an amazing catch. And I'm not going to let anyone snap Gemini. There is this real protective energy, but it comes from a very ego-based type of intention, if that makes sense. And at the bottom of that, at the core of that, this person is feeling a lack of self-esteem. They're feeling that it comes from a place of insecurity. The realization that they once had something that had it have worked out, Oh my God, do you get my English? Okay. So if it had have worked out, and they would have been patient, and they would have trusted, they would have been a part of that extraordinary journey you walked on your own without them. They missed out on an opportunity to not only watch you become the beauty that you are, male or female, but they also missed out on the opportunity to share in that journey, and they feel that they missed out on their own personal development because you have so much value to add. And everyone else that they associated with, thinking it would have been better, or thinking that they would have been better aligned, they have made no progress. They have seen that no one has challenged them enough and pushed them to the limits that they need to personally push themselves so they can expand their consciousness. And this is the realization that they're having. They want to make you an offer, Gemini. You're ready. You're ready. You're like, this is me. You see the Queen of Pentacles? She's holding the coin, right? She's holding the pentacle. In this particular reading, the pentacle is you. These are your values. These are your lessons. This is what you have built. And this is almost like your personal trophy. Your personal trophy is the core and essence of who you are. And they are looking at that personal trophy like, you know what? I can now see that. I could not see that before. And oh my gosh, not only does she have a personal trophy, she's also got a freaking peacock, right? They are absolutely like kicking themselves at this realization. Now, let's check out their energy. What's their deal? Oh, I can tell you they're very attracted to you. They want you. They're very, very sexually attracted to you. There is chemistry, the type of chemistry that wants us to explore our own self deeper. There is that type of chemistry that wants them to, they feel drawn to you, very, very, very drawn to you. And so this is what I was seeing. I was seeing you or someone, I associated it with a Gemini, but I was seeing someone driving and it felt like the distance was far. But this to me, they are, when it comes to you, Gemini, they're ready to take action. They're ready to take control. They're ready to, they've seen that the choices that they've made, they have learned from those. They now know they need to leave their safety net. They need to take some sort of a risk and go out, and they need to pursue this. So I feel that they're really embracing the masculine energy here, of action, of pursuing, of creating. They feel that they're really in that masculine energy at the moment, and that it's up to them to reach out and make some sort of a connection with you. Question is, how stable is this? Like, I'm feeling a lot of masculinity, I'm feeling a lot of possessiveness, I'm feeling a lot of lustful energy. I'm feeling all those things. I want to know, how consistent is this? Because like I said when I was channeling, you've lifted your vibration, you're glowing, right? They've not made any movement, and so your polarity is actually, your passiveness towards them is creating that gravitational pull. This is... Okay, guys, no. They've just made the decision that there is no freaking way that anyone is going to snap up their Gemini. There is no way they're going to allow anyone else to build a home with you, to build a safe place with you. They are truly invested. You have kicked them into gear. Whatever you've done, your action to your conscious decision to take action through non-action has kicked them into gear, has really put a firecracker up their butt. And they are coming towards you. They're coming to share their heart with you. They're coming to share their emotions, their feelings. This is divinely guided. The pull, they can't resist that. You make them so unbelievably happy. They are dreaming of a future with you. You are their sunshine. You are their world, guys. You are everything. And I'm automatically pulled to, planets aligning. Planets aligning. And this is all about that gravitational pull, the polarities. Everything is just right. This is divinely orchestrated. This needed to happen. This separation, Gemini, with you and them needed to happen so that you can experience things in a particular way, and it can prepare you to be able to deal with this type of energy here. I feel this is a very, very extreme personality, very on the go, very, maybe they could be a boss of some sort in a leadership role. They are constantly changing. Their routine constantly changes. Their demands constantly change. They are always on to their next step. They're one step ahead, and they're always thinking about expansion within whatever it is they do for work. I feel this person is very career orientated and needs constant inspiration and seeks constant knowledge. They require someone that's able to temper that. I feel that previously, Gemini, you were kind of suffocating that. You needed to really embrace your own self-worth, your own confidence, right? So that you can offer this, you being the base, you being the core, whatever is going on, whatever chaos is going on around them, they're able to come home to this safe place being you, where everything is balanced, where everything is calm, where they can reach an equilibrium, because their life for them is chaotic outside of of let's say the home life, being you, the safety. So this is where they come to rest so that they can feel safe enough and move forward with balance. It's like saying, guys, I'll give you a perfect example. You go to the gym and you train. Okay, your muscles don't grow while you're training. Your muscles grow when you go home and you rest. That's when growth happens, right? This is the same type of thing. They needed, and I don't think they even realized, or you even realized, they need the outside. There is so much going on. They are doing so much with all these external influences, a career, whatever it might be, community, maybe they're part of a broader community, there are a lot of people relying on them, that type of thing. Now when they go home, they need to be able to rest, process what's happened, so it can allow that expansion, that mental expansion and new inspiration to come in. Prior, you were suffocating that, and they needed someone that was going to be very grounded, very strong, very nurturing, very loving, but very stable. And that's what's happened here. That's what this separation has done. Boom, immediately your polarity shifts, your action to non-action causes that gravitational pull back towards you. Truly beautiful. So they're coming in. You're worried. You're seeing this as challenging times. You are concerned that this is going to take you back. You're going to possibly lapse into something you don't want to. And you want to know if this is the real deal. The cards are telling me this is the real deal. However, as much as the cards are telling me this is a real deal and this opportunity exists, whether you accept it or not, you sabotage it for good reason, let's say, because of what's transpired before, or no matter what you see, if there are matters within you that still need healing, that are going to surface through this reconnection, it's going to put a block to this really transpiring. Okay, so what energy do you need to surrender to make sure that this goes in the direction that's in your best interest? Surrender frustration. Frustration doesn't open any doors. The key to resolving a dilemma or dissolving a block is to take a breath, center yourself, and regroup so you may approach the situation more calmly. Oh my gosh, Gemini, how amazing is that? Yes, you're frustrated. Yes, you're angry. Yes, you've been through a lot. Yes, they were challenging times. Yes, you've done a lot of work. Yes, it seems like they just went on their merry way and continued their life as it was, while you were there trying to figure yourself out, trying to recenter, try to grow. But it was necessary, Gemini. And the frustration you're feeling now is probably because, why now? Why couldn't you see this in me before? The answer to that, Gemini, is you couldn't see this in you before. It was in you. It was dormant. You needed to do the work so that you can remember this aspect of yourself, so you can unpack that aspect of yourself which exists within you, and you can share it with someone else. It was not available before. Okay, and this is what you're having. This is what this challenge is about. The challenge and the frustration lies from the fact that you are mirroring your frustration onto them of what you hadn't recognized in yourself in the past. Why didn't they see this about me before? Right? Why didn't they see it? It doesn't open any doors. Resolving a dilemma or dissolving a block. The block was that you did not see it in yourself. The block was that it was there, but this experience is what triggered it to be unpacked. It was only when you saw it that they saw it. Okay, so take the time when this does transpire, for the Geminis that I'm connecting with, you know what, it's not going to resonate obviously with everyone. That's obvious, and if you need to switch the energies, please do so. You know how these readings work. when things do transpire and you start to feel frustrated, instead of reacting, take a moment and just say, look, I've heard what you've got to say. I'm going to take this information. I just want to think about it. And if for whatever reason this person says, well, what's there to think about? It's a simple conversation. Well, actually, no, it's not, because I've changed and I need to process how I feel with this new perspective. I need to think about this so that you can calmly approach the situation and make decisions which you are in alignment with. Oh my gosh, Gemini, this is a beautiful reading. I love this reading for you. So obviously this is a reading for those of you that do want to reconcile, but I will pull out a card for those of you that don't, where they come in, where you feel that, you know what, it's way too challenging, you don't trust, you feel that there are too many blocks, the frustration's building, and you're like, actually, you know what? No, now's not the time. I don't feel that this is for me, no matter what their intentions are. What's the advice here? You're winning. Either way, Gemini, you are freaking winning. You are going to celebrate. You are going to feel at peace with yourself, because what you were hoping for them to invest in you and seeing you back then is what you found within yourself. You don't need it from them anymore. You may see this person in a totally different light when they come back. You may feel like the person you were dating to the person that you see is different. But the only person that is different here is not them, it's you. You're the one that sees life through different eyes. You have a different perception of love, a deeper one, remember? Right? So either way, there's going to be happiness and celebration. I personally feel, whether now or later down the track, this is not over. This is not over. As much as you'd like to believe, for those of you that don't want to reconcile, I'm sorry. And then there's that feeling of that final closure. You were going to have that opportunity to see just how far you've come. So much wiser, Gemini. So much wiser. So those of you, this is truly the universe giving you a choice, a crossroad. You have the opportunity to decide if you're going to take this up, or if you're going to finally receive that closure so that you can go into this new cycle very, very strong. Your spirit guides want you to be ready. And this reuniting, this coming back together, if it doesn't work out and you don't want to pursue it, it actually offers you the opportunity to finally put an end to what was a challenging time, feel really good about it, feel that you've been acknowledged. Most importantly, you acknowledge yourself, which in turn caused them to acknowledge you. You will have a moment of true celebration. You will shut that door and your life will transform. And where there is what seems like the end is the beginning, right? Beautiful reading. Have a fantastic month, Gemini, and I'll see you for your next lot of readings. Sending you much, much love. Bye.